Hello to everybody. I'm going to try this again. But on my page. Here. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Okay. I'm going to try this again, but I will let you know if I have another night like I did last night. Warning. Take me seriously. Warning. Any trolls come in this live stream and you start, you will be banned from YouTube. I will not tolerate bullying on the stream. I will not tolerate bullying. I do not tolerate profanity. You cuss one time and out you go. Out you go. You better take heed warning because I'm serious. Okay? Another thing y'all need to know is that okay. Because I don't mind to do these live streams, okay? Because another thing, you come on here, you're true, you come in here and disrupt my live stream. So this is when I need my other moderators to come in and help. You're not going to come in this live stream and act like you did last night. Or I will stop the stream for this minute and deal with you myself. Y'all better take heed warning because you come in this live stream, you better act right. You don't act right, out you go. Because all you just putting us on. No. You don't act right, out you go. Look, see. Okay, so I'm gonna start painting here in a minute. But now you're true, you come in here, you act up like you did last night, or deal with you myself until my other moderators come in. Till my other moderators come in, I'm going to take charge. Okay, I'm going to take charge. Until my other moderators come in. There'll be no bad words. You say one bad word, out you go. Either I'll put you in timeout or I'll ban you from YouTube. You better take one. I don't care if y'all think this is a joke. This is no joke. Okay, look. Okay, so I'm a Christian. Okay. I don't tolerate that. My mama had never raised me to cuss. Okay? My mom raised me to be a good person. You better think before you come in this live stream. If you're a troll, you better think twice. because you will, I will put you out until my other moderators coming in. Okay, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna keep the chat like this. Okay. There'd be no bullying either. I see one person bullying me, I'm gonna take care of you myself. You think this fun and games? This is not fun and games. This is my channel, my stream. What I say goes. Yeah, what I say goes. Okay. All right, now we're going to get started here. Okay. There's my page. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind to do this. I just don't like all this, some of you people come in here and bullying me and all that. That's not gonna work. You can come in here, act right, without causing problems in my live stream. I mean, you cause any problems, and out you go. I don't care. I don't care. Your show you come in. I don't care you're woman, a lady or not. Out you go. Be no profanity words. You say one bad word, I'm gonna put you out. Okay. My mama raised me to be right. My mama never taught me to say bad words. Okay. There you go. All right. All right, here we go. I would be checking the live stream every now and then to make sure everything's running smoothly. Last night we worked on this. Okay. Hope we won't have the same problem I had last night, but yeah, some of y'all probably get scared too if I talk about Jesus. Some of y'all might get scared if I start talking about that. Okay, here we go. Let me wet my brush. All right, here we go. I'm trying to. Okay, here we go. Let's see what my brush wants to do. But too, if now you come to watch me paint, I don't mind that. I don't mind if you come to watch me paint. Just act right in the chat, please. Hey, Jim. Oh, Jim, I'm glad you're in the chat, man. Just be on the lookout for shows from me, please. Now get my moderators in here. See, they'll watch the chat for me now. One bad move and some of your shows out there, you're gonna get it. And my moderators don't put up with anything. They don't put up with anything. But I'm glad to be, doing some of this. I had to do something to get my watch hours back up. Oh dear, I have a hard time with my watch hours, man. Whew. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, there's a tree there. Hey, good brother Jim. Oh, cool. Yes, sir. Okay, got small brushes. Okay. All right, we got small brushes. Smaller the better. Ah, yeah. Small brushes works good on paint like this. Oh, yeah. Small brushes work good on paint like this. Okay, let's work on some of these tree branches. But now, too, some of y'all come in and watch me paint. I appreciate it. But I just don't like some of that other stuff, okay? That's not me. Ivory black. Oh man, I shouldn't have done. So I had some of that a long time ago. Oh my goodness. We're supposed to get some rough weather here where I am, I think next week. But I don't think there's supposed to be tornadoes and stuff unless they change change the weather forecast. But they always change change the weather forecast. I mean, here we go. All right. There we go. Look at there. There we go. In there. There we go. Oh, you gonna see that, can't you? Okay. That's probably been watching myself on big screen TV. Now, I should be live on big screen TV too. So sometimes my brother watches me or watches my live stream. See, I watch him too. You all know what I did? um, I prayed for all the people who did me wrong last night. that means that means the trolls. See, I prayed for all the trolls last night. But you see, when somebody comes on and they talk ugly about somebody else, a live stream, especially a troll, that's not very nice. But what I did last night is I prayed for people like that. I prayed so they would get right in the heart. You know what I mean? You need to. But I forgave the ones who said those things about me. Okay, I asked the Father, I forgive them, so that my sins are forgiven. And see, people like that are not welcome. Well, people like that really need to know Jesus. You know what I mean? I had a lady, had a troll, a lady troll said something to me that was not very nice, and but you know, I in prayer. Sometimes I pray for about from 1 o'clock in the morning to nearly maybe about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But I was praying, and because some of these people that all they know what to do is is trolls that'll come in and they talk bad about people. That's not very nice. No, that's but that's what that lady did to me. But let's hope we have a nice smooth chat tonight. Okay. Hello there, Kenneth Bird. Hello, Kenneth Bird. How are you doing? Okay. Let's see some of y'all in the chat not working. Oops. Uh-oh. I was fishing. Shoot. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. How about some smoke in that chimney? There we go. Now doing smoke and just use a brush like I'm doing. Just wiggle your brush. By the way, this brush is oh my goodness. This is getting what size brush this is. Probably 0 since it's a very small brush. There you go. There, look at that. There's the smoke coming out of that chimney. Jim, I saw but another part of Kentucky got hit last night. I'm like, oh no. But I'm still praying for y'all. I'm still praying for y'all. Yeah. I still pray for you, Jim. I'm praying for you and Ashley both, you know. My heart still goes out to all those people in London, Kentucky. Oh my goodness, that's bad. Okay, I'm gonna switch brushes. Let's see, get some leaves on that. Get some leaves on that tree. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, my heart just went out. People in Kentucky. And now we got more dabs on. Oh, there we go. Dab it on with my brush. Oh, yeah, there we go. How's Ashley doing tonight, Jim? She doing okay? Yeah, we just need a chat like this to go smoothly without any problems, right? Amen. I'll put some on this side. Maybe like a spring day. Okay, maybe. Can y'all see that? Okay. Maybe it's like a spring day. There you go. Put some nice, good foliage. You see that? There you go. Now you see it? Cool. All right. That's what we're looking for. Okay. That's what we're looking for. Nice, good spring day or summer day. I think summer usually starts, 21st of June. Now, hopefully I'll be working this summer at a carnival. My plan is to work at a carnival this year. There's well, actually, it's a fair, and the fair comes. Excuse me. The fair comes August the 15th. I did put out an application. I'll tell you about this while I'm doing this. I put an application out for this fair, and hopefully I can be working on the midway. I never worked at the fair before, but it'd be so much fun to work at a fair and work on the midway section. You know what I'm talking about? Work on the midway, and because I never done that before. I think that'd be so cool. Work on the midway. Now, what I would like to do is I like to. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. I like to work on the midway, but I like to work with the balloon dart. I know a guy who works at the balloon dart booth. Love to work at the balloon dart booth if I can. This brush must be cheap brush. A cheap made brush. Oh, y'all see? Oh, my battery's getting. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. The battery did this to me last night. Hang on. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully, I can work in the balloon dart booth, because this guy that I know, he went to balloon darts, and I played balloon darts before, but I would love to go out there. Oh, sorry about that. I like to go out there and work in the balloon dart booth with him because I've been knowing this guy for a while now. He's a very nice guy, very, very nice. But now, if I work out there, I probably would love to work out there at night, because the fair that I go to, it is extremely hot during the day. And so I would love to go out there, out and work, for a little while. And it only lasts 5 days, I think. I think this fair only lasts about 5 days. But hey, it'd be a good experience for me. But y'all know what? If you watch Leave It to Beaver, with Wally and Beaver get a job at a carnival, y'all remember that series? Y'all remember what happened? Well, they supposed to get paid, but you know how they got paid? If you watch the episode with Leave It to Beaver, they got paid all right. They gave him a horse, and they kept the horse out in the garage. And you never seen that? You ought to check it out. Leave It to Beaver show. Watch the one where they where they work at the carnival and how they got paid. All right, they get paid. Yeah, they get paid all right. And they get paid okay. and they get paid okay, all right. Y'all check that one out. If you never seen that, hey, if you guys never seen that Leave It to Beaver show that I'm talking about, check it out. Where Wally and Beaver goes working at a carnival, and when they got paid, they came back with a horse. Remember that one? When I worked at the fair, I hope they don't pay me with a horse. What do I want to do with the horse here in this apartment? Of course, now the horse might enjoy riding on the elevator, but there's a small and big elevator I ride on. But I don't know. Yeah, look at this brush. It's a cheap made brush. Shit, it's cheap made. It's a cheap made brush. Cheap brush. You see what that cheap? It's cheap brushes. That way y'all can see my face. How about that? Okay, can y'all see that now? Okay. Yeah, it's cheap made brush. Okay. Yeah, y'all never seen that? If you never seen that Leave It to Beaver, you had to watch it. It was so funny. Yeah. Their neighbor called the Cleavers, I think his name, but their name Leave It to Beaver. I think they're called the Cleavers. So my neighbor called and said, y'all got a horse in the backyard? You never seen that one? You'll watch them. That one's funny. And they said, you got a horse living out there in the garage? Imagine keeping a horse out in the garage in the city. Oh my goodness. Well, let me tell you about a neighbor of mine. there's a neighbor of mine. She almost did the same thing. She was keeping. I have to tell you about something. Okay, it's a true story. When I was growing up, same verse I have now. But when I was growing up, I was in the city. When I was growing up, where I used to live, I lived in the city. So, but I had this neighbor of mine, and I don't think you're supposed to keep a horse in the city. I think that was, I don't know. I think that would be against the law to keep a horse in the city. But anyway, so this is after my dad passed. Okay. After my daddy passed away, one of my neighbors asked me if I want to go horseback riding. Now, listen to this story. This is a funny story. So it wasn't too funny. I said, okay, yeah, I'd love to go horseback riding with you. And so the next day, it was time for me to go horseback riding with my neighbor. Now, I want y'all to keep in mind that they lived in the city. We lived in the city at the time. This is back in the early 80s. And so when I said, oh, okay, yeah, I'm ready to go horseback riding. Oh, bad. Oh, it is bad. So back in the early part of the years, copy on. But anyway, oh, there it is. But anyway, so when I was, did bad. So me and my neighbor got on this horse. She helped me get up on this horse because I didn't know how to get up on the horse very good. So she helped me get onto the horse that I was supposed to get on. And where I was, there was like some trails. We called it trails when I was growing up. And so we got in, we started riding down these trails, as they call them. And so down like in Woody. Now it was right next to a bayou. Okay. So it's right next to a bayou. And so what had happened, okay, that's one way. What had happened was that, excuse me, I'm sorry, she was ahead of me, okay? I'm going to put some, here we go. So she was ahead of me, and the horse that I was riding, something frightened the horse. And guess what happened to me? I fell off the horse. Wait, I mean, if you never fell off of a horse before, oh my goodness, it's quite painful. So the horse got spooked some kind of way. I don't know how the horse got spooked, but it got spooked some kind of way. Something frightened the horse. And so I was down in the woody section. I was down in this section, and it was kind of like woods, but by a bayou. And so my neighbor, she's way ahead of me. The horse threw me off, and I hit a tree on my arm. It's not the arm that I'm painting, it's my left arm. So the horse threw me off, and I hit my arm against the tree. Well, I couldn't move my arm. You know, I couldn't move my arm at all. I thought my arm was dislocated. I'm broken. Well, I couldn't move it. And then my neighbor come back and she gave me a lecture. She said, "Quit beating your arm." I said, "Well, it hurts." I said, "The horse threw me off." She said, "Well, quit banging that horse. Quit banging your arm." I'm like, "Well, it's not your arm, it's mine." Horse threw me off and it broke my arm or something. There she was telling me, "Quit babying my arm." She says, "Quit babying that arm." Like, okay, whatever. Like, no, you're not my mother. So I said, "Well, ma'am, excuse me, but you're not my mama." I never did get back on that horse again. No, no, no. I never got back on that horse no more. And since then, I never got back on another horse. The horse threw me off. Okay, now I'm gonna put some. Now I'm gonna put some highlight into this. Okay, so when I go out to the fair, they always have an art contest there too. Every year they have an art contest, and hopefully I can enter in an art contest. Y'all like that story about the horse? That's a true story. That's a true story. I say, is that true? Yes. I said, oh, you just know. Have you never fall off a horse before? It's scary. It's painful. Let me demonstrate here something for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate. Let me wipe my brush off. Okay, to tell you about my arm. Okay, so it was my left arm. Now let me show you something. See, my arm was like this. I couldn't raise my arm up at all. After the horse threw me off, I couldn't raise up my arm. I thought my arm was either dislocated or broken. And so when the horse, when the horse threw me off, he threw me off. Something spooked the horse. It's not like you see in westerns, where where the actor falls off the horse and the horse gets back up. Not like that. No, it's not like that at all. When my arm is like this and I can raise up my arm, the whole section in your arm, and this part right here is called the deltoid. It's a big muscle on your arm. So and this arm right here is sore. This part, let me show you, this part of your arm, this muscle is called the deltoid. It's a big muscle in your arm, all right? Big muscle. And that arm's still sore. But that's not the arm I hit. If you watch these, you ever watch these rodeos and how they stay on the horses? Well, woo. For me, it didn't work that way for me. No, sure. No, didn't work that way for me. Oh my gosh, that hurt. So what did I do tomorrow, man? My mom, I guess back in those days, my mom could send me to the hospital or to the emergency room to get my arm checked out. But, anyway. Did I ever tell you the story about when I wrecked a go-kart? Ooh-wee. If I never tell you all that story, I need to tell you the story. Okay, let me tell you about this story. Okay, let me know in the comments what you guys would do. Okay, so back in the 1970s, that's when I grew up. In the early 70s is when I grew up, So my brother, he had a friend, and his friend brought a go-kart over one day. And so I don't know where my mom was. Oh, I don't know where my dad was. But anyway, my daddy had told my brother, don't put Mark on the go-kart. Being kids, should have known better, right? And so I think my daddy was gone or something. I don't know. But anyway, so the story is that they want to put me on the go-kart, right? And they put me on the go-kart. But I rent the go-kart. Yeah, I rent the go-kart. And when I rent the go-kart, it really tore me up. Put a great big, what you call goose egg on top of my head. And boy, was my daddy mad. Woo-wee. Oh my goodness, my dad was so mad. Oh my goodness. My mom had to take me to the doctor. Because a whole right side of my head. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna put some stuff on this tree while I'm telling you. Let's try some purple. I had some violet. Let's see. Hot green blue. Oh, here we go. So anyway, you know what? That's old. Let me throw that away. So anyway, my mom ended up taking me to the doctor. And let me tell you about something. Sorry. Up here, there was a knot up on top of my head. After what had happened was I hit the tennis court. So like just one of these tennis net things going across a big metal pole, and I froze up at the wheel. And when I froze up the wheel, I went right into the pole, and it hurt. Ooh, that hurt. And I saw the I saw the thing when I hit the pole edge, But my daddy was not happy that day. Woo! My daddy was not happy, but my mom had to take me to the doctor. And time she got me to the doctor, I was okay, But all right, let's say about that. Y'all didn't come watch me paint so I can tell y'all stories, did y'all? Oh shoot. Goodness gracious. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's go into some orange. I haven't done orange yet. There we go. There we go. There's some good orange. There we go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it short when I'm doing this. Okay. Yeah, I think I can make it short. Okay. Y'all see these birds in the air? Man, sorry about that. Sorry. I don't know what's in my meat. Okay, good. I found a brush. Okay. There's a good little brush right here to do some birds on. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna my iPhone for this minute. Okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make some birds. Anyway. Okay. There you go. I'm gonna make some birds. Okay. I'm gonna use my iPhone and I'm gonna do these birds back over. Okay. Painting some birds. These birds are like small V's. Use very small brush to subscribe and like. There we go. Now, excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. It's watercolors. Watercolor painting birds. Watercolor birds. Flying birds. Sky. It's SKY. Ooh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Okay. From the bird in here. Let's see. I'm front of. Now upload that one. Okay. Here we go. Let me see. Let me get on to. Okay, hang on, y'all. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll just upload that one. That's the reason why I had to use my iPhone. imagine it's going to get pretty hot this summer. Yeah, I'm going to do. Come on here and put a fence right here. But, oh, you know what that's going to be like? A gate. Yeah, kind of like a gate, I would think. Or like a fence. There you go. Now, you know what might look pretty cool in this is a barn. Okay. Watson, well, how can you draw a barn with that brush? It's very easy. So watch this. Okay. What I do, I'm gonna put a barn right here. Okay. What I do is I use this to start it with a brush. And now, if I was painting oils, I would use a palette knife and scrape it out and show you. This way, I can show you like this. Let me see. With a big barn or a small barn. Think about it. Oh, a small barn or a big barn? Okay, the barn is right here. See? You see that line? Okay, you all see that line right there? That's going to be for the barn, okay? Now, what you do now is you bring this down like this. And like that. See? Down like this. Let me show you. Okay. There we go. And then what we're going to do now is I'm going to just bring this down like this. That down like that. And then take your brush down like that. Got a small barn. Got a cabin on here, now you got a small barn, see? So far, so good. And this is not a cabin, okay? It's the barn. See the barn right here? Okay. This is the barn, okay? But I'm painting it with this small brush right there. You see it? Yeah, see? But yeah, you have the cabin over here. Now you have a small barn right there, a small one. Maybe that barn there can keep a horse in it, a cow in it. Maybe a cow, a horse. A horse, maybe. Maybe it has like I don't know. You have to use your imagination. What do you think a barn that size would have in it? I have put horses in my paintings before. And a horse is not bad. I could put deers. I put deers in paint too. That was always kind of fun putting a deer in there. I was doing a demonstration one time at a festival, art festival, and a man told me, he said, I don't want you to put a skier in that mountain. I'm like, a skier? I'm like, dude, I don't know how to paint people. Ah. Then when I get back on, see you put a skier coming down that mountain. I said, well, let me do something. I said, you mean roll up my brush and you can put the skier there. Yes. He had two boys with him, two sons, and I was trying to teach both of them out there how to paint, you know. Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. Trying to teach those two boys how to paint and everything. That was kind of fun, y'all. Okay, let's see. What I ought to do is I ought to do another one and show people how to paint that barn, you know. Okay. And then video. Now I'm doing a lot of short videos. But not a lot of short videos on how to belch. Okay. There you go. I know it looks like a cabin, but it's not a cabin. It's a barn. I'm gonna give it a little water in this. Okay. There we go. And this is the way my stream should be, just like this. Nice and smooth. I'll tell you what I had for supper tonight. See, I'm what you call lactose intolerance. That means I can't really have much cheese. And so, you know what? I'm going to extend that out just a bit. Sorry, I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry, guys. But yes, I'm lactose intolerant. And so sometimes I go upstairs to eat my food, I don't eat breakfast. I eat my own breakfast. But anyway, at the barn. I'm gonna show them how to paint the barn too. Hang on just a minute. Okay. Painting this barn. Subscribe and like. Let me step back on. Hey, paint my barn. Subscribe and like. Painting this barn brown. Working. Okay. There we go, y'all. In just a minute. Okay, y'all in just a minute. There we go. I see that barn right there now. I don't know. I'll put that there. Much better than trying to find my top. I don't know where my top went to. Okay. There we go. There's the barn. See, there's the roof on the barn. Don't see too many red barns. But if y'all like this kind of stuff, let me know, please, and I'll try to do some more painting live streams like this. Okay. Well, y'all let me know, please, and I'm gonna try. I'll try to paint some more stuff like this. I don't mind to do these streams for y'all. Yeah, but I am going to put a red roof on this barn. A red roof. When you paint your barn, you can paint whatever barn you want. A red roof, a a green roof on your barn. Yeah, why not? You can paint a red barn. Want to, you can paint a whole red barn. It's totally up to you. You want to paint a red barn, go ahead. I know. Just painting with a small brush. That's all I'm doing. There we go. There we go, y'all. Look at there. There we go. Sure. Now I'm going to be around the barn door. And let's see. There we go. Look at there. I'll do. I'm gonna do just like that. Let's go ahead and just take that out. There it is. Can't keep my water thing. Now we're going to go ahead and get a bit more in my brush. All right. Okay. Let's see here. So, here we go. Come on here. And this one. We'll take that fence out now. There we go. We'll take that fence out, put a dirt road out there. There we go. There we go, y'all. Look at there. All right. Let me get my Mr. Left. All right. So I can do cartoon this tomorrow night. That made me want to do. I'll just do a 1 hour stream. Pick up one tomorrow and finish this one. That's what I'll do. I'll finish it tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna close this up. Okay, here's what I've done. Okay, I'm gonna come back tomorrow night and do part 2 on this one tomorrow. I'm gonna finish it up tomorrow. Probably get some more white paint there. Work on this cabin right here, and I got the birds flying up in the V-type pattern. But yeah, Mike can get some more watercolor type paints, and the sleeves worked a little bit better than the other, and working on that barn some more. But you get the idea on how to do some of that, right? Now, let me tell you a little bit about me, okay? I've been painting for over 40 plus years. I've been doing this. 40 plus years. I've been working and been doing artwork and all that. Okay, I'll keep all my paints in this little box, okay? This is not like my tip box. I have one off over there. I can use that when I go out to the fair. But this, I keep all my paints in it, see? Okay, and then let's see here. King over. Okay, and this is real cool too to get. This is like all different colors, watercolors on it. But it's a real cool one to get. Uh-oh. So I dropped it. Man. Okay. Oh, gracious, man. Okay. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna come on this way and see what the chat's looking like. Okay, if somebody moderation left, I think we'll go ahead and just shut down the go ahead and end the stream. And if I see that link, that's the StreamYard link. Okay, StreamYard link. Click onto that link. Okay. Okay. You just click onto this link. Okay, you see that link right there? Here's what it says. New stream and looking to level up. Check out and get $10 in discount. I guess that's y'all. Okay. If you click on that link, it'll tell you. And you'll be sure to click on that link and click on some other stuff when you find that link. Be sure to click on that link. And then be sure to, when you click on that link, be sure to, you get $10 discount, I think. So hope everybody click onto that link. Okay. By now, man. Bye, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Bye. Thanks for coming. And thanks to my moderator. Thanks, Jim, for coming in. I hope your wife is doing okay. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.